That was Faisal in Teambridge in Devon. Well, you heard there about the soaring cost of housing all across this region, largely pushed up by homeowners buying second properties. But with the news that the Prime Minister is heading to North Cornwall this week to stay with an MP who owns 2 houses in Padstow, I went to find out how the locals are reacting to being priced out of the market.
Who says you can't live on a view? But feast for the eyes though it is, making a home here in Padstow in North Cornwall is so costly that it's fast becoming unsustainable to all but multimillionaire interlopers from the city. The farmer who rents this view, who also happens to be the mayor, says something needs to be done to help young people get onto the property ladder.
If you're second, third, fourth and fifth generation Padstow dweller, you'll be very hard pressed to find a job that's going to pay you well enough to afford a mortgage. So your only option if you want to buy a house is to move away from Padstow and then travel to work in Padstow.
He'll soon have a chance to make his views known directly to the Prime Minister, who's coming for a seaside break here. His host, the Tory MP George Hollingbury, has 2 holiday homes in the area.
Well, you can really see why people flock to Padstow, especially on a day like this. But that popularity is causing a problem for people born and bred here. Average house prices are more than £420,000, and that's around 20 times average earnings.
Even people making a good living from tourism have given up attempting to buy their own property.
As a sort of young person from Cornwall, it does irritate me, to be honest, because I don't think I'll ever be able to afford to have a house in Cornwall. I really don't. And I'm actually going to start teaching, and even that won't be enough for a deposit on a house in Cornwall, even like the smallest sort of house.
If I wanted to move down here, and it'd be a 2-bedroom terrace instead of a 4-bedroom back where I live.
Is it something you've looked at moving
Oh
down
yeah,
here?
my daughter lives down here.
Really?
She lives in a council house.
So she doesn't own a place of her own?
No.
Does she want to get on the ladder?
Not enough money down here for him.
Celebrity chef Rick Stein's restaurant and catering empire has helped lure emmets, as the Cornish call tourists. Not everyone is complaining when city types make this their home from home.
If we didn't have the second homes, we don't have the industry, we don't have a job. We can't live here. We employ a lot of people locally, from gardeners, cleaners, plumbers, electricians. You know, and if nobody was here doing that, Padstow wouldn't be what it is.
The sea used to keep people here afloat financially. Now, if you're lucky enough to own, it's bricks and mortar. People living in this row of terraced houses once made a living guiding boats up the river. The whole row sold for around £60,000 in the 70s. Last year, just one of the 2-bedroom cottages went for more than £850,000.